In this medical education series video, we'll discuss outcome based education and outcome based curriculum, and what are the differences between outcome based curriculum and traditional based curriculum. Now, there are two requirements for outcome based curriculum: that the learning objectives or outcomes are clearly defined and presented, and the decisions relating to the curriculum are based upon learning outcomes specified. So, a system which is meeting those two criteria, that is called outcome based curriculum. And if you have got a system in which you have written learning objectives or learning outcomes, but you are not implementing the necessary framework, educational strategies and teaching methodologies, then it is not an outcome based curriculum or education. So the first step is the specification of the exit learning outcomes for the curriculum, and next step is to drive the outcomes from the different phases of the curriculum from these exit outcomes. Decisions about curriculum content, teaching methods, educational strategies and assessment methods all should be derived from the learning outcomes. So previously, teachers were the sage of the stage in traditional teaching models, but now become guide on the side as facilitators in outcome-based education. Now, the outcome-based education is a student-centered, faculty-driven, and meaningful. Outcome-based education focus on the outcomes and not on the inputs. Input means how many hours the students need to spend in classes and which textbook to study, and then there is annual exam and they promote to another class, then they attend second year classes, then they have got fixed stages, then they give annual, then they move to the next class. Outcome based education include range of knowledge, skills and attitudes that should be concretely measurable before promotion. Smart outcomes should be achieved, smart objectives should be achieved. Objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time driven. Then the outcome based education consists of criteria, not norm. Means that students are assessed against absolute objectives instead of reporting the student's achievements compared to that of his classmates. A student is awarded levels which indicates that the teacher believes that the student has learned enough of the current material to be promoted to the next level. So outcome-based curriculum is according to the needs of today's students. Traditional curriculum is passed on from generation to generation. Second, focus in outcome-based education is to help students reach the goals, whereas in traditional focus is on completing the syllabus. Now the third is assessment is based on the level of knowledge, skill and attitude that track their learning. In traditional, knowledge is assessed per obtained grades. So it is clear that outcome based curriculum has three important steps. First, clearly define the learning objectives, then identify the educational strategies and teaching methodologies to achieve these outcomes, and then design assessment tools to confirm learning outcomes are achieved or not. And outcome based education have got four principles as well: clarity of focus, high expectations from the students, providing expanded opportunities to the students, and designing curriculum backward with a clear definition. Now there has been a change in emphasis from process, where what matters is the education approach, to the product, where the abilities and attitudes of the of the graduates are of key importance. So, outcome based education specifies the abilities expected of our students on graduation, like communication skills, clinical reasoning, clinical judgment, decision making, self assessment, patient safety, quality assessment, and safety improvement skills, and delivery of efficient system to achieve those outcome. So I hope now it is clear that what is outcome based and traditional system. Thank you.